Now it's time for the boys, and first up, Enduro 1, where we find some excellent motocross riders such as the legend Damon Huffman or the Finnish champion and specialist Eero Remes, who's just come off the nation's motocross championship. But it's also a first act for France, Italy. Marc Germain, all on his lonesome, can't afford to make any mistakes. At the start it was the favourite, Eero Remes, who got the whole shot. Marc Germain, like his two Italian rivals, are back in the pack, behind two Americans, including the impressive Jamie Lancer, one of the real surprises of the ISDE, who moved up to second behind Remes. Fabio Mussino was working well for the Italian team, piling on the pressure and climbing past the American Timmy Wygand and into third place. On the other hand, Simone Albogoni was struggling. For the moment, he's behind Marc Germain, surprisingly quick in this Enduro 1 class. The riders only had 7 laps to complete, and Eero Remes rode to the win and also the Enduro 1 crown, his first big success on the world enduro scene. Fabio Mussini finished third, and a little further back Marc Germain came home in 11th, 2 places ahead of Simone Albogoni. France has only lost a handful of seconds and remains comfortably out of front. The drama rises another notch in Enduro 2. For the French, the experienced Roderick Tin and Marc Bourgeois. For the Italians, Oscar Belletti and Alessandro Bellometti. And they're off in Enduro 2. Luis Correa knows this track like the back of his hand and takes it out in front. Behind him, the former crossman Roderick Tin. Then comes Cristobal Guerrero and Carl Suy. Alessandro Bellometti is also on the pace for Italy. Marc Bourgeois here is sticking with the leaders. Correa leading, Tin in second. It took 5 laps for Alessandro Bellometti to get past Su and then Guerrero. Bellometti, the Italian, is up to third. In the meantime, Luis Correa is putting on a recital for the Portuguese fans, and Roderick Tin is staying on his wheel. He's playing it smart for the team. His teammate Marc Bourgeois is 16th, and keeping a close watch on the Italian Belletti. It's also changing face in the junior class, where Spain is locked in a tie with France, including Sebastian Bozzo. There's still everything to win or lose in the under-23s. Correa took the win though, and the locals celebrate. Roderick Tin came home in second ahead of his rival Alessandro Bellometti, who takes out the individual prize in the ISDE. Italy attacked, but France stood its ground. You can cut the tension with a knife now. Everything has come down to the final round. Salvini and Botturi for Italy, Mayo and Nombotin for France. The motocross GP rider Alex Salvini logically gets the best getaway. Mayo and Nombotin are right behind him. Samueli Aro is there as well, while Botturi gets caught up in the traffic. France are in an ideal position, but Antoine Mayo is a gambler, and he decides to go out after Salvini before getting the message from the pit to cool down. France are also in the hunt for the junior title, but have a look at Yannick Bossi's rear wheel. He has to drop off the pace of Oriol Mena, and to go with it, go France's chances of victory. Alex Salvini goes on to take the win for Italy, but it's all done and dusted for France. Antoine Mayo and Christophe Nombotin offer up the ultimate prize for Les Bleus. France is Enduro Team World Champion.
L'année dernière, on avait déjà fait, donc on connaît, mais même,
Well, last
même
year
si
we
on
did
connaît,
it, so we know what it takes and we know what it feels like.
l'équipe, là, c'est-
But
ils ont
even
fait un
so,
boulot
the team
dingue.
worked so hard.
Les pilotes, bien
The
sûr, mais
riders,
tout le
of
monde,
course, but everyone.
le
The
docteur, il a
doctor
beaucoup
worked
travaillé.
overtime, the
Et,
physios, the
les
cook, the
kinés,
mechanics,
les
everyone.
partout, les mécanos, ils ont travaillé. J'ai rien à faire,
In the
j'arrive
end,
au
I
final,
didn't
j'ai
have to
rien
do
à faire,
anything.
c'est tout,
I'd get
ça
to
marche
checkpoints
tout
and have
ça
nothing to do. Everything worked like clockwork. They fixed every little problem immediately. They anticipated problems, and it's just great to work with pros. A big thank you to them all. It's the second consecutive title for France and the fourth in history. But the hero of these 6 days is without a doubt Christophe Nombotin, the individual winner of the 84th ISDE. He adds his name to the list of greats.
J'ai un petit peu de mal à réaliser parce que c'est vrai que
I can't quite believe it. To win the individual over 6 days was just not imaginable. It's true that I've improved a lot towards the end of the season. I'd like to thank my family, my team that worked so hard, and my motorbike, which is so good. It's thanks to it that I'm here now.
Grâce à elle, je pense que j'arrive à faire tout ça.